Today's feature is going to talk about Belfast Hour. What is that, you may well ask? Well, small businesses across Northern Ireland have been logging into a Thursday evening Twitter and now X, not sure what that's about, event for over 9 years, and it's called #BelfastHour. It is 29,500 followers, so it's not insignificant to the business community here in the city. And I'm joined by its owner, Ben Moore, today. He's going to tell us a bit more. But the interesting thing is its sponsorship has also come to an end, so we want to make sure that this continues. So Ben, can you just explain a little bit more about the structure? What is #BelfastHour for those that haven't been involved?
Sure, of course. Great to be here. Thank you very much, Michelle. Belfast Hour, basically, as you well explained, is a networking hour that was set up in 2014 when a colleague of mine, Samantha Kelly, helped Edwards and Company to kickstart it. We encouraged businesses to gather on Twitter on a Thursday night between 9 and 10 to talk about their businesses, talk about their services, talk about business in Northern Ireland every Thursday night.
So Ben, sorry to cut across you, but so businesses really on there for an hour, they go for it really, and they're basically trying to network and sell. Is that the big thing?
It's a combination of networking, selling, and also blowing off a bit of steam. Edwards and Company realised that the attitude you needed for this to work was obviously a positive attitude, and the tone is more like a casual side of professional.
Certainly during COVID, some of the other businesses I'm involved with, and they were what you would call a featured business on the evening.
Yes, obviously that's one of the linchpins of it, is that every week we do feature one business. Generally, will provide a modest prize.
But of course, they have lots of advantages to that as well,
exactly,
because they get to highlight their brand.
Yes.
My involvement in it was probably stronger during COVID, which is understandable because people were locked down, etc. But now that people are back and business owners are back networking and going to trade shows, is it still a need, do you think? And not just with #BelfastHour, but across the board, do you think these events online are still as important?
Yes, definitely there has been a dilution, but there's still a core community taking part every week. And if you look at any other networking initiative, I don't think there are many that can match that.
You're now actively seeking some sponsorship for the continuation of the event.
At the moment, we're just ironing out a few last details, but we'll be very shortly actively looking for a new sponsor.
Ben, listen, thank you very much for joining us on the feature and for explaining. And for any business out there, don't forget, at what time is it on a Thursday evening, Ben? Remind me.
It's from 9 to 10 p.m. on a Thursday evening on X, formerly Twitter. And if you're interested in either taking part or want to know more or want to talk about sponsorship, just direct message us at Belfast Hour NI.
Fingers crossed that it all comes through and you keep up the really good work that's been going on for the past 9 years. Ben, thanks very much for joining me on the feature.
Michelle, thank you very much for having me.
You can contact me by email michelle.lestis@belfast89.com. You're listening to In Biz at Belfast 89 FM, the feature that's all about business and for business in and around the city.